everybody out there, you're tuned in to 91.8 The Fan. You're in my corner, and I have a returning guest in the corner. Would you like to unveil your not-so-secret identity?
Dorothy Fahn, a.k.a. Dorothy Elias-Fahn. Hello!
Like how you got the code name in there.
Code name. I don't know. I got no code name anymore. I used to. Not anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. But no, it's so great to get a chance to talk to you again. The very first time we had you on the show, I was very green around the ears, and if I remember correctly, I'll make fun of myself here. I got your name wrong, and I think I did that twice on the show, and I went, I'm not introducing anybody on the show anymore. I've given up.
Oh my God! Well, you didn't have to mention it because I didn't remember that.
Well, now you know.
Okay.
I'll carry that shame with me. It's fine. But I think it's that sort of thing. I'm older now, and I've been doing the job for a while, so I think that sort of thing is natural with live radio because when we started, we didn't have any formal training. We were kind of thrust into the booth and went go. So it was like
kind of like all of us.
Yeah, pretty much. I was actually going to lead in and ask you, have you had any moments like that in the voice booth where it's like you said something wrong because you do have to say a bunch of Japanese words, and sometimes that's not fun.
Oh, every time it's not fun. Especially if it's somebody's name and it's like 5 syllables and you're like, okay, wait, how do I pronounce this?
And how do I pronounce it and make it sound natural?
Yeah, exactly. Well, there's, oh my God, when we were working on, oh my God, Rurouni Kenshin 1,000 years ago, like a whole bunch of us had to say Amakakeru Ryunohira Meki. And it took hours to learn how to say that properly. It seemed like it was hours.
It's funny you mention that because I was recently at a convention and I found out that Netflix you can if there's an offline mode and you can download videos to your phone. I didn't know you could do that, and I was like, oh, that's great. Then
that's cool.
Yeah, I thought so too. And then I was like, oh, Rurouni Kenshin is recommended for me, and I haven't seen this in years. And I had never heard, like, the Japanese. I didn't think it was in Japanese. I thought it would be the dub. And I had no idea that Kenshin was initially voiced by a female. And I'm like, this is really weird. And I don't like
so
it.
Weird.
I don't like it. So
oh my God.
I immediately went through, like, my anime collection when I got home to start, like, kind of scrubbing away the Japanese. I'm so sorry. My fans are going to hate me for that one. But just so I could hear the dub because I was so used to it. And
oh, I know.
It was nice to get a chance to rewatch it though. I forgot how much I love that series.
So fun. It was really great. Everyone in it was just awesome.
I mean, what I like about it is that specifically your character too is she's so forward, I guess I should say. But like she's not, she's not on the wayside either. She still fights. And I really like that because I feel like at least, back in the day, you didn't see that as much. So
yeah, I like strong characters. I like that. I usually play fairly strong characters.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like that's inspiring for a lot of not just girls but guys too, like to see more character types like that. I think it's really cool to see when you see a character that can be feminine but also can kick butt.
Yeah, there you go. Right on.
Yeah.
I'll kick butt, man.
As soon as you get your coffee for today.
Yeah, exactly. Woo!
But speaking about older shows, as I was, stalking you in a nice way on the internet, I was going through your list and I didn't realize that you had actually, gotten a chance to be in the latest Sailor Moon as the same characters you were in the old Sailor Moon.
Actually, I don't know about that. Wait, what did I just do recently? Oh crap. I did on / Natsumi.
Mm-hmm.
And Cyprin and Patillo,
yes.
Which if you look at it, it's like Patilal, but they said it's like pillow. It's like Patillo. Okay, another one of those pronunciation things. But I did somebody else on it too recently. I don't know. I always play the evil characters on Sailor Moon. And the thing with the evil characters is they always underestimate the sailors, right? They think, oh, I'm gonna kick their butt. Oh, you're doomed. Oh, I'm dead.
That's a
Kind of
quick
sucks.
180, yeah, on that one. But I
Yeah.
mean, the two characters, the last two characters you mentioned are twins. So were you given any direction on like trying to make them different at all, or was the idea to make them the same, or how was that?
Well, oh God, the idea was to make them really similar, but slightly different. So, okay, run with that.
Just go. You can do it. I
Yeah.
believe in you.
No, it was fun. I just tried to make the attitude slightly different for each of them.
Mhm.
Like one is like more like in control, and the other one is like in control, but like following the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I can't remember which right now.
It's okay. How does it feel to be in, like, I mean, for a lot of people, Sailor Moon was their very first anime ever, and to have it come back, it's insane to me thinking about it, because I'm one of those people where like I had a Sailor Moon wallet since I was 9, right? Like,
Oh, so cool!
you
I
know.
love that.
Well,
No, that's cool. That's totally great. And you know what I thought was also extremely cool, Sailor Moon wise, is that one of the Russian ice skaters who was in the Olympics, the Winter Olympics, not during the Olympics, but like right before or something, she was doing some exhibition or competition or whatever, and her skating outfit was Sailor Moon.
Oh yeah, it transformed. I know who
It
you're talking about.
was so cool. I'm like, yay! I'm posting that on Twitter and Instagram. Look at this.
You were seeing a lot of crossover recently with ice skaters and anime, because of there was an ice skating anime that everybody went nuts
Fury on
for.
Ice.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was being vague because I wasn't sure if you knew it or not, so I just want to make sure.
Well, I don't know everything, but I know some things. Because there's just so much out there now. It's like insane the amount of anime that's out there from when I started to now. It's like exponentially just exploded everywhere. It's fantastic.
And there's so many places you can get a hold of it legally. I want to clarify that last point really quickly. But,
yeah.
I mean, but it's on Hulu, it's on Netflix. You can get it on Crunchyroll and Funimation. Like, there's so many places to watch it now.
Yeah.
What I struggle with as someone who likes a lot of the older shows is sometimes it's harder to find the older shows, so I have to go on eBay and go look for a VHS or something.
Oh my God! Wow, a VHS.
I know.
That's been
The kiddies in the audience don't know what that is.
Really? What did that stand for? Video something? I don't know what. Anyway.
I don't know what it stands for. Oh gosh.
Something.
I know my mom calls me every time she needs to use the VHS or the VCR because she still doesn't know how. But
Yeah.
It's like, Mom, I was born around these. Stop it.
Please.
But yeah, like that's the one thing is for a while you were seeing like older shows on Crackle, which I don't think exists anymore. And I think and I feel like every week there's a new streaming service. I think what's the new one?
Kind of.
H-Dive or Hive or whatever. It's new, and like
I can't keep up.
Yeah, I can't either. Amazon strike lasted for a year and then they got rid of that.
Ooh, wow. Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah. Well, that one didn't last because it was behind a double paywall. So you had to get Prime membership, and then you had to pay for Anime Strike, and anime fans were like,
sorry.
No, we don't want to.
I don't think so.
Yeah. It's just kind of insane. But since we're talking about the changes in the industry, what do you think is if you had to pick one, what is the one thing you wish you had, in the beginning of your career in voiceover that you have now?
Dear God.
Most people just say Pro Tools.
Pro Tools, no, see that, oh God, that's something I'm not crazy about. Because in the beginning, you weren't required to be your own engineer half the time.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much with anime, but with other things. You pretty much have to have some kind of a home recording setup, at least for auditions, because auditions now are all through email. You record your thing and you send it out through email. Whereas, 100 years ago when I started, you would go to the audition and, pick up your sides in the lounge and go over and then go in the booth and record your audition. But now you have to have a mic set up. You have to be able to record and email your MP3s. But sometimes jobs want you to be able to edit your own stuff. And, I can't do that. I'm not an engineer. I am a voice actor. I can record myself and send it to you, and maybe you can, cut it and paste it and do things like that. So, yeah, that's something that we didn't even have to deal with back in the day. I don't have to get in my car now and drive an hour to the valley to record an audition, but there are certain things that I can't do. I can't do that.
I mean, I understand. It's hard to balance all of those things. I mean, most people now, they have a studio, but when they're told, hey, you have to edit this, they're like, oh, well, I cleaned it. And it's like, well, did you use compression? Did you use a de-esser? If you need that, because you have a syllabus like me. Like a lot of people just don't think about it, and they're not taught about it. So it just goes to the wayside, and so then you're not going to get hired again.
I know. It's kind of, that's the one thing that kind of sucks, is that I have like down and dirty just exactly what I need for my audition needs. And I have booked stuff, with my little crappy in the closet recording, quote unquote, studio. And they've taken that, and that's been great. But other people have been like, the sound quality wasn't that great, so we're going to have to go with somebody else. Okay, bye. But, yeah. I didn't have to do that in the old days.
I think it's interesting. I really do, because, I mean, I'm gonna work it because I can't remember now because they're going to the wayside too. Well, the phone lines, ISPN? No.
ISDN.
ISDN, not yeah. the sports channel.
Not ESPN.
But I think recently an article came out like in 2020 that they're getting rid of them in the UK, and I heard
about that.
Yeah, I know, and I still know some places they won't even install new ones. You just can't get them installed anymore here in the US. So, but I know a lot of voice actors that still use those for things like Fox and stuff like that. So it's like, what are you gonna do now? There's other programs like Source Connect, and Skype isn't really reliable enough. Sorry, Skype. Microsoft bought you, and you haven't been the same since.
We go with the flow as much as we can, and hope for the best.
Yeah, definitely. Well, for the fans out there, is there anything that recently came out or that you recorded for and you can talk about that you want the listeners to know about? Anything coming down the pipes?
Let's see. What have I done recently? Well, I was. Oh my God. There's this a kind of awful, crazy, creepy show called Devilman Crybaby, and I play a little boy in it named Taro. And when I first went in and started recording him, he was like really cute and adorable, but he then became like completely the opposite of cute and adorable. So that's a good one for a transformation.
Well, that must have been
Devilman Crybaby. Yeah, it was fun. It was very fun, but kind of gruesome when I saw what he was doing. I'm like, eh. I had a game come out. I guess it was, when was that? In December, or I can't remember. Danganronpa V3.
Yeah, Killing Harmony.
Killing Harmony. Yeah. I was in Trigger Happy Havoc too, but this one came out. I had kind of a bigger part. I played Tsumugi in V3. So that was really fun because I don't do a ton of games. For whatever reason, I guess I just don't have the right the right quality for games. But I do them sometimes, and they're really, really fun.
Danganronpa in particular is such a... I actually explained this to a Japanese friend of mine. I'm like, these are games that I think can only be a Japanese game. Because the sense of humor, like the dark humor and the wackiness of it. I'm actually super behind on those games. I took Danganronpa, the second one, because the very first one, I just jammed through it when it came out. Jammed through it, got all the trophies, great. And then the second one's been sitting on my shelf since it came out. So I took it on my last trip. and I'm trying to get through that, and I'm just like, this is the weirdest thing. Like
Oh
all
my,
the all the characters are so strange. Like, but that's what's appealing about it, right?
yeah, there you go. It's the strangeness that's appealing.
An oddity.
um, yeah, exactly. I have another game coming out this summer, but I can't talk about that one yet. Sadly, I don't think.
Well, we don't want to get you in trouble.
Yeah, no, that's kind of a bummer. Um, and I do stuff all this. Well, I do Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans still, and I still do Conan on Naruto, of all things. The character's dead, but yet they keep having flashbacks, so they keep calling me in. I'm like, yay, Conan dead, but not really. So those are really fun.
Well, that's good.
Very fun.
Do you
Yeah.
do you have any events that you're going to, coming up where the fans can get a chance to talk with you?
Yeah, not until May. In May, I'm going to SabakuCon in Arizona, and so where else am I going in May? Oh yeah, and in Minneapolis also in May. So I'll be there. So if anyone's in Minneapolis, or I forget which city, gosh, is it Arizona or New Mexico? SabakuCon. I'm so sorry, SabakuCon. I don't know the states very well. But it's around there. It's the Southwest. I know that much.
I mean, it's close enough.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be fun. Later in the year, maybe something else, but I'm not sure yet. So we'll see.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We'll keep up to date. I'm assuming you post, updates about that on your Twitter and your Facebook, assuming you do those.
Okay, I don't do Facebook. I just never got into it, and now I just tweet all the time, constantly at Dorothy Fahn.
That's okay. I hate Facebook too. People poke me all the time. I don't need people to poke me. I don't need that.
I know. Get away from me. Actually, you know what? It's not that I don't do Facebook. I don't have a Dorothy Fahn Facebook. I have a fake Facebook for, this is so stupid, just for like contests and stuff that you can only enter if you have a Facebook. Enter through our Facebook. I'm like, oh, damn you, I don't have, guess what? I'm going to do Facebook, but I'm not going to be me. I'm going to be somebody else.
Right.
There, haha, now I can enter your contest.
I don't think that's a bad idea, to be honest.
So, yeah.
And I'll spoil the secret. A lot of people have fake Facebooks.
Woohoo!
So
I'm not the only one.
No, you're definitely not.
But like I don't even check it. I go there like, once a month to see if, what's going on. And that's basically that. So, but I tweet every day. My Twitter has a link to my website, which I have to update it. I think it's sort of updated, so if you want to check that out, whatever. Yeah. So that's what's happening right now.
Awesome. Fantastic. Well, do you have any, since we're nearing the end of this interview, do you have any words of wisdom you'd like to share with listeners? Any dating advice, predictions for the end of the world, anything fun like that?
Well, okay. This is like completely ridiculous, but I've given advice at conventions before. People who want to get into voice acting, and I say, take acting classes, take singing classes, and then take voiceover classes and get a demo, and move to LA or Dallas or New York if you're totally serious about it and that's your passion. Then totally go for it. Do that. But my final word of wisdom, if it can be called wisdom, is make sure you have a K sound in your name if you want to be successful.
Oh.
Yeah. Because let's see, we have Erica Lindbeck, we have Erica Harlocker, we have Christine Cabanos. I cannot even tell you how many people have K sounds in their name. Keith Silverstein, you know what I mean? Some of us are like the anomaly, the Dorothy Fahn, the Tom Fahn, the Wendy Lee. But if you want to get an upper hand, get a little edge there, put a K sound in your name. That's what I'm saying. That's
hilarious, actually. As soon as you started going through the Ericas, I was like, oh yeah, you got a point.
Yeah. There's a lot more. Once you start thinking about it, oh yeah, okay, yeah,
You
yeah.
just go through the list. Yeah.
Even Danielle McCrae. There's a K sound in there.
There
Throw,
it is.
throw, throw in a K sound, baby, and you've got it made in the shade.
I got a K in my name, but not really a K sound, but we'll see.
Okay.
But no, thanks for that. I think it's funny advice. And for any of the fans out there that missed any of this interview, don't sweat. You can find it on the website within the next few days. So keep your eyes peeled to 918thefan.com and your ears tuned to 91.8 The Fan, where we play everything you want and nothing you don't.